It is baseball season. Hi, everybody. I'm Russ Eisenstein, the voice of the Ohio Bobcats. It's year 2 for Rob Smith in Athens. The head coach of the baseball Bobcats joins us now. Yes, nose on the ground. I would imagine you guys haven't been able to get outside much in preparation for the year that starts on Friday.
No, not yet. We've had one opportunity to get outside and practice. We were able to utilize the field hockey field, the turf that they have over there. So one day outside and everything else has been inside. So we're excited to get south and get into some better weather.
Yeah, Ohio opens up in Cullowhee, North Carolina against Western Carolina for a series on Friday. Establishing how you want to do things, that was the biggest part of last year. So you move into year 2 now. It's a different group, but I would imagine the foundation of how you operate and how you want your players to operate has already been laid, and you'll build upon that this year.
Yeah, we definitely got a lot of that done last year, and certainly the returning players have embraced that, and I think they're 1 year under their belt and are a lot more comfortable with how we want to do things. And then, the new players, which we have many of them, I think had a little bit better feel for it. Through the recruiting process, we talked about what we were looking to do and how we were looking to do it. So it's a good combination of the returning guys and the new guys really being on the same page right now.
And already you're kind of behind the 8 ball to start off the season. It's something you could battle around, but injuries are a problem, and injuries start off your season, unfortunately.
Yeah, we've got some things we got to work through a little bit. Unfortunately, Cody Gardner's going to be out for the year along with Bryce Nickerser. Nick and Nate Squires won't be with us, and then Garrett Black's going to be out for at least the first month to 5 weeks. So positionally, we have some issues to work through, but as we've told the players, when one guy goes down, it's just a new opportunity for another player to step up. And fortunately, our depth this year is a lot better than it was last year, and I think we'll better be able to sustain some of these injury situations that come up throughout the year.
Yeah, we saw it when you had runners on and when you had the ability to be aggressive. You were aggressive last year. When you take a look offensively, is this a team that if you get guys in the right positions that you could be aggressive with?
I think so. One of the things we have to look at, though, is just as we try to work through a batting order, and we've had a lot of discussions, myself and the staff, about how we're going to put this together. Do we have the personnel right now to run more of a traditional lineup? Do we just need to stack our better hitters and get them as many at-bats in a game and see how we can produce that way? So I think we're going to have to take the first month and really fill out some things, whether it be dealing with the injury situations or just with new personnel with a lot of young players. We're going to have to kind of see where they fit into the scheme of our offense.
When you talk about new personnel and young players, you talk about recruiting. How has the recruiting trail been for you, and what do you think about this new class of cats coming in?
Yeah, it's been great. I'll tell you what, we're really excited about the young players we have in the program. Many of them are going to have an impact for us right away, and even moving forward into our 2014 and 2015 recruiting classes, we're really excited about the work we've done so far, and we're excited about more players that we have to sign here in the next several months.
Yeah, there's a lot to sell here, to be sure, and we'll see some of that youth movement coming into play this year. On the mound, where are you at with your rotation?
Well, our pitching staff's very healthy, so that's one of the big positives we have heading into the season right now. All of our pitchers are healthy. We have no real issues right now. We will be young. Of the 5 players we're looking at as potential starting pitchers, 3 of them are freshmen, 2 of them are sophomores, and returning guys with Jake Miller and Connor Sitz. So there is a lot of youth there. We're going to probably have a freshman closer to start the season, and we're excited to see how some of these young guys handle it. We know there'll be some ups and downs with it, but they are very talented, and we're excited about their development.
Yeah, Coach has an extensive pitching background. And I remember when we had our first interview, you talked about building your staff, but you build it from the back to the starting staff. So a freshman closer for you this year. And when you take a look at your bullpen, what do you see there, and how is that helping to build the staff that you want to see?
Well, we're going to have some veteran guys, really, more veteran guys in the bullpen than in the starting rotation. Although we are talking about a freshman closer, but Logan Cozart is a junior this year. He threw in more games than anybody in the conference last year. He'll be back there. We've added a couple of junior college arms, actually 3, and Spencer Sapp, Jeremy Kronk will be in the bullpen for us, and Nick Narcy also. So it's a very veteran-laden pen. And then you add in Brad Presbita, who was a positional player last year that we transitioned to the mound. He'll also add another element for us in that pen. So we have about 6 guys we feel good about, and all but one of them are upperclassmen. So I think we're going to be strong in our bullpen.
We'll have most of the Mid-American Conference games for you on WOUB and here on the website as well. And those games will start about a month. But when you take a look a little bit further into Mid-American Conference play, broad strokes, what do you see from this league this year?
Well, again, there's going to be some good teams on our side for sure. With Kent State's always a very, very strong team. I think you saw some improvements out of, Akron last year, which is going through a transition as well. Miami's got a new coaching staff. So there's going to be, very competitive baseball played, certainly in our half and throughout the league. Buffalo's obviously returning a lot of players as well. So I'm excited about getting back into that. After going through the league last year, we had many of our various adversities, but I think we're going to be better in a lot of areas, and I'm excited to get back into that MAC play and see how we stack up.
Yeah, bottom line, it happens pretty quickly. Coach and the staff are going to attack this season with a pretty interesting group of Cats on the field. It should be a lot of fun. We're all looking forward to it.
Yeah, we're excited too with so many new players. Yeah. I think it's going to be interesting to see how they handle it. But our guys have been here together since the summer. They all the returning players and the new players came in late June, early July. They've been working together since then, and our team chemistry is incredibly high right now. I think our attitude's in the right place. We do have some adversity to work through, but I'm excited to see them handle it. I think they'll do well.
Thanks for the visit as always. Good luck down in North Carolina at the start of the season.
All right, thanks, Russ.
That's head coach Rob Smith. I'm Russ Eisenstein. That's a preview of Bobcat Baseball 2014 for the entire Bobcat TV crew with Tanner Smith and Tony Germain. I'm Russ Eisenstein. This is Bobcat TV.